Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We have 4 items that we're going to have on Interwatch, and it's going to be Super Bowl weekend, so I hope everybody has their chips and salsas ready to go for the big game.
Who's your pick, Charlie?
My pick, man, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd like Atlanta to take it. I really do, because it's been a while, so maybe Atlanta. On Friday, we're going to start a new news release, not news release, but a new Interwatch item where Detective Wendy Humble, who is the coordinator for our Crime Stoppers, is going to come up and give information about the crime of the week that airs on Thursday nights on Cake TV. She's going to come out and discuss the case and be able to answer some questions from the media here to help see if we can locate a suspect involving our crime of the week. So I will hand it over to Detective Humble.
Thanks, Charlie. Good morning. This week, our crime of the week involves an incident that happened back in August of last year. About 3:30 in the morning on August 2nd, or I'm sorry, 3:30 p.m. on August 2nd, a 58-year-old woman was attacked in the entryway of an apartment building near 2nd and Topeka in Wichita. She said somebody had been walking closely behind her for about a block and followed her into the building. The suspect made small talk with her, but there was a little bit of a delay because you have to be buzzed into this particular apartment building. When she turned her back as they were making small talk, he produced a 2x2 wood board that had appeared he had been hidden underneath his clothing and started hitting her over the head numerous times, and she fell to the ground. She was hit in the head. She was also had injuries on her arms, and then after hitting her numerous times, the suspect left out the front door. We do have surveillance footage from the incident. We have 2 different camera angles that we have put on Facebook, so it's available for everyone to see. So we're hoping that if anybody recognizes this individual, that they call either the detective on the case, which is Detective Miller, he works in the gang felony assault unit, or if you want to remain anonymous, to call Crime Stoppers at 267-2111. The suspect description, it's a black male, and he is wearing a black hat with a very distinctive white logo that you can see if you look on Facebook. We also do have some still photographs that we've captured from the surveillance footage to look at as well. And then he appears to be wearing dark dress shoes. And that's it.
Yeah.
Topeka and 2nd and Topeka. Yes.
What was the date?
August 2nd, 2016. And this is all on Facebook, written out just like I read it, if you have any more questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
All right, thank you, Wendy. Our Detective Hummel, we will be doing a recap or a presentation of the crime of the week every Friday on our Facebook Live here. So please tune in and join us on Fridays to catch the information in regards to the crime of the week. In regards to Interwatch now, we'll have 3 different items. The first item is going to be an aggravated, it's going to be a robbery commercial house. The second one's an aggravated residential robbery where there was an arrest made. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the Wichita Police Department going red today. First case is case number 17C7568. It's a robbery of a commercial house occurred in the 2000 block of East 21st Street North yesterday at approximately 9 p.m. On Thursday, February 2nd, at approximately 9 p.m., officers were dispatched to an armed robbery call at the Valero that's in the 2000 block of East 21st Street North. Upon arrival, the officers made contact with a 40-year-old male who stated while he was working at the Valero, 2 unknown suspects entered the store. They were wearing all black masks, and blue rubber gloves. And they entered the store armed with handguns. The employee stated they were demanding money, and money was then given to the suspects, and they fled the business on foot. There were no injuries reported in this case. We do ask if you have any additional information on this case to please call our detective section at 268-4407, or you can call Crime Stoppers at 267-2111. Please remember, when you call Crime Stoppers, you can and will remain anonymous, and if your information leads to an arrest, you may be eligible for a cash reward. Second case is going to be an aggravated residential robbery, case number 17C2759. This occurred in the 1600 block of West Maple back in January, on January 13th at approximately 9 a.m. On Friday, January 13th, 2017, approximately 9 a.m., officers were dispatched to a shooting call in the 1600 block of West Maple. The case involved 3 suspects entering a residence that was occupied by a 19-year-old male, a 19-year-old female, a 22-year-old male, and a 3-year-old male. The 22-year-old male, during this incident, was shot one time in the left side of his body, and he was transported to an area hospital for medical treatment. On Thursday, February 2nd, 2017, Patrol South Special Community Action Team officers had developed information that one of the suspects involved in this case was at a house in the 2200 block of South Main. Officers began to do diligent follow-up and investigation regarding this information, and they were able to locate and confirm, they were able to confirm the location of the suspect. The officers were then able to make contact with the 19-year-old suspect and speak to him directly. The suspect was arrested without incident and booked into jail for aggravated residential burglary, aggravated residential robbery, and aggravated battery. This was great teamwork and investigative work by the Patrol South Community Action Team officers in arresting a suspect in a violent crime without incident.
Are they still looking for other suspects in that case?
I'm not sure where they're at as far as the investigation goes. There was other suspects involved. I don't know if they're still looking for those individuals or not. I don't have that information.
So
but they were
3 original suspects.
correct, and they were able to arrest one yesterday when they got this information. And the last thing, today the Wichita Police Department has gone red. As you can see, I'm wearing my red tie and I also have a red lapel pin today. Friday, February 3rd, 2017 is National Wear Red Day. This special day is to bring awareness and support to the research and education the American Heart Association has done and continues to do. National Wear Red Day serves as a visual that our fight's not over and we need to raise more awareness and the risk of cardiovascular diseases. It's also a reminder to make preventable choices a habit so we can all live longer, healthier lives. Today, officers, investigators, and police support staff are wearing red or wearing these red lapel pins as I have on my jacket. And patrol officers also have red heart stickers to hand out to kids. Photos of the staff wearing the red lapel pins or just wearing red will be posted to our Facebook showing the support for this great cause. I encourage everybody in the community, if you see an officer today with the red lapel pin, to stop and thank them not only for their service to this great community, but also for their willingness to show support to such a great organization as the American Heart Association. Anything else? All right. Thanks for coming. Have a great weekend.